Hi there and welcome. This is Pam and I am going to do a tutorial. Somebody requested that I did one. This is not my idea. It is Julie Stine has the tutorial and I will put her link to that in the description box. I did ask her first if it would be okay. She's very talented. She's almost to 1,000 subscribers. So I'm going to put her link in the description, and let's get her to 1,000 subscribers soon because she's very talented. Let's just show her some support. So thank you so much, Julie, for the tutorial. Somebody wanted me to show it using this paper line, Authentique Fabulous. It's this retro. Like I said, Authentique. It's 12 by 12. Now, I made one journal and it's gone already, so I can't really show that. But on the video, I believe, previous to this, will show that. And the pad has 2 papers each, so it will not be identical because I don't have all of the paper anymore. This is using what I have left over from the original 12 by 12 paper pad. But like I said, it's got really cute papers and then some cut out parts. I have one left of these. So I'm going to do the best to my ability to show you how to do this. And the first thing you're going to do will be to make your folio folder. And I think it's a folio folder journal because you got kind of a folder here, opens up, and a folio, you got a spine, and then in the middle you'll have a journal. So I think that's a pretty good description of it. And what I used was just the back of your paper pad, any thin, or just a little thicker but not real thick. So just if you have paper pads 12 by 12, get them, and you will be cutting 2 pieces of that. Your lightweight chipboard, or this is like the back of a, as you can see, back of the cover. You're going to be cutting these, 2 of these, 12 by 9. And they're going to be 12 across and 9 this way. Then you will cut 2 9 long and 1 inch wide. Use some more of your backs or lightweight chipboard, wherever you have available. Then we will get our scoreboard and we will score both of these. Maybe it'll show better this way. And we're going to score them at 1 inch. And the other one 1 inch. I've made a couple of these. I'm just having so much fun. I can't stop making them. Okay, and then we will score, put the folded edge here. And then this we are going to score at 5.5. So it's half of the 11 that we now have. Let's do the other one. And once again, we're going to score it 5.5. Oops, hit the camera, sorry. Ah! I also have it hooked to the charger, so the cord I just pulled. Sorry. All right. Oh, okay. I'm going to have to fix this now. Okay, this is what we have. As you can see, here's the 1 inch that we scored. Here's the 5.5 from this end that we scored. And then what I like to do is trim just a little bit here, because as you fold it, show the example here, you want it to clear here. So let's just trim the tiniest little bit here. And I can't move my, I'll show you how much. This much. Tiny bit. And then we'll do the same with this one. Doesn't have to be exact, just a tiny bit. And then we cut that. Okay, then what we're going to do, over scoreboard, we are going to glue these two pieces together. Here's your spine now. I'm sorry, I'm going to see if I can move this just a little bit farther up. No. So we're going to glue these two 1 inch folds. I'm using art glitter glue, but you can use Aleene's, you can use your favorite glue. Okay, now we're just going to glue this here, but leaving, leaving just a tiny little edge, little gap so you can fold it so it clears. There you go. So this is your spine. And there you have your book so far. And I also like to put just an additional 1x9 strip here, just to give it more stability. So we'll also glue that here. Okay. And we'll glue that to this 1 inch spine area here. 1x9. Okay. There is the basis. I'm sorry, I'm just hitting this and I can't do anything about it because I have a cord charging here. Let's see if I can move it over a little bit. So keep hitting that and shaking it. Okay, so there we have it. Make sure that's clearing. You know, I think I might do a little bit more because see this tiny little gap here? This doesn't quite have it. Let's trim this just a little bit more. Okay, that clears it more. See what I mean? Just want a little tiny gap there. Okay, then next thing we're going to do, you're going to cut some paper 12 by 9. And let me get my 12 by 9. Excuse me. Cut some papers that are 12 by 9. And I don't have the identical because, as I said, I already used it, but cut it like 4 12 by 9s. And that's 12 this way, 9 inches this way. So I didn't have the exact paper because, you know, you only get 2 of these. So, but I think I'm gonna just make it work. Won't be exactly looking the same because I don't have all the papers the same, like I said. Okay, so then you're gonna decide, first thing, here's your cover. And what you can do, take your 12 by 9 and then you would fold it around. But I don't have the paper that I wanted for that, so I had to cut 12 by 9 here. I had to cut, I wanted this piece for my cover, so I cut it to be, okay, where's my disappearing? So I cut it to 9 by 5.5. So that's what I did. 12 by 5.5. But if you wanted to, and you still had that paper, you could get the bigger piece. But it might be, you know, easier just to cut this for the cover, the 9 by 5.5. So let's do that. Just glue it on. I just want this as my cover. It's so cute. Sassy. And you want to stay sassy. I start with this back here because you can always trim the edge. And it folds. So that's our cover right there. Then let's do next. Let's open it up. And then let's do this side right here. That's another 12, a 9 by 5.5. So there's the cover, and here's this part. So let's glue it on. Okay. And if you had the other paper, you could have, done it across, but I don't have that, like I said. Okay. Then let's line it up here and all around. Let's make sure that it folds, which it does. Then it moved a little. We'll have to trim this here. Okay. And like I said, I'll trim this here. Now we have to take our, whatever we've chosen, the papers that are 12 by 9. And I think I'll put the polka dots here and this here. And how I do that is I'm going to glue up to this line, this fold line, and I'll show you. Okay, so we glued from here to the fold line. I wish my lighting was a little better. It's kind of dark out. Looks like it's gonna storm. Okay, then let's line this up. We might have to do a little trimming. Then I will fold it. And then use your bone folder. Work it gently so it doesn't tear. If it does tear, well, you could cover it with something, but try not to. So we have that. Now we can continue to glue up to the next fold line. Okay. There's our next paper. Of course, this will have to be a couple videos. And let's fold this. I'll work it there. And then I think I'm going to keep that open because It depends if you want this over it or if you want this showing. And I like this showing. And this just gives it a little more strength here too to overlap. Okay. Or we could go, you know what, let's go from here. Let's not go to the end because I'm gonna fold this here, make a tiny tuck. Let's do that. And we will do it once again to this fold here, glue. I'm not doing the spine. Put that up to the up to here with just a little gap. There, that'll work. So make sure I cover top to bottom. All right, show it how it was. Okay, then we can put this piece down. So, piece that covers the spine. I need to concentrate if I'm not talking too much. And that's off just a little bit here and here. We'll trim it. And I just keep scoring. And then we'll glue this little piece down here. Fold it. Score it. Stay down. Work it into the crease. Okay, now we can fold this. Glue this down. Okay. Okay, then you can have a little piece here, which we could bring up for a little tuck. Just glue right here and here to make a tiny little tuck. And I might just trim this a little bit here just because I can see a little paper there. Okay. I think I'll just cut it with my scissors. So you can just trim that little bit if you'd like. Just to even it up. Okay. So far, let's see what we got. Probably want to keep working these two. And if this is hard for you, I mean, you could cut these separately. Okay. This is what we have so far. Okay, then we have this part here. We'll do another piece that will be 12. We're going to fold it over again. 12 by 12 by 9. And what I've chosen is this one. And we're going to do the same thing. I was going to put this here. Oh well, I didn't, so we'll put it here. There's a little divot out of here because I had to fussy cut something out on the last project. But I will cover that up because I wanted this paper. Unless I... Nope. Okay. Now we're going to glue from here to here again. Fun to watch me glue, right? But hey, it's a process, right? It's part of the process. You gotta glue. Gotta watch the paint dry. So they say. Okay. Gonna fold that. And glue. Okay. Let's gonna be hot today. In the 90s all week and kind of rainy, so it'll be a little muggy here in Michigan. But what do you do? Yeah, cute advertising. I like the retro look, but I don't find a lot of retro papers, but wish there was more. Went to Tuesday morning, didn't really see any. Okay, then. I think I'm just going to cut this off here. Yeah, I am. I'm just going to cut this out. So I'll just take that to my cutter, which I cannot bring over, but you know what I'm doing. Just cutting that piece off. That's what we got. And then this will be a 1 by 9. I'm going to trim off this little edge here. So let's see how much time we've been doing. 31 minutes. What? 31, almost 32 minutes. Okay, I think that's going to be all for now. And then next we will do our little booklets. That will go here and here.